Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here, doing another review of One Piece Chapter 857, Rook. Which, I was like, well, we know that like some of the Big Mom soldiers have been represented with chess pieces rankings. Didn't know what that was. Turns out, it's Capone! But don't find that out till later. But anyway, starts out, Luffy and Sanji are talking. Luffy wants to just wreck the wedding, save Sanji's family. You know, because Sanji wants to do that. It's like, even if those bastards are still bastards, I want to save them. And Luffy wants to save at least Reiju because she saved him. So, hey, it's like paying back your debts. Anyway, while that, Sanji's still having kind of conflicts with all of it, but he does want to come home. He even said it. So that's good. But, let's see. While that's going on, inside the Mirror World, it was brought up a few weeks ago, and I called it. I did. You can watch the live reaction, and you'll see it. And I even brought it back, or I brought it up when they brought it up back then. So, yes! I have a cognitive thought once in a while. Yes. Anyway, the little fragments of mirror that Burleigh had made, and then Nami kept a shard of that to try and keep in contact with Carrot and Chopper after Burleigh kidnapped them, or captured them, I guess would be a better term. And then right before Sanji and Luffy's fight, that shard broke into little fragments and she couldn't talk to them anymore. Well, guess what comes back? Because a few chapters back, none of the mirrors in the Mirror World could tell them where Sanji and Luffy were. It's because they're outside. So there's no mirrors just hanging on an exterior wall. So the fragments come back. And Nami apparently kept on holding one. And Chopper's like, Luffy, are you there? And sure enough, there it was over in the grass somewhere. And Luffy finds it. Sanji's just like, what the hell with these bears? What do you mean? I think he's coming around to it. It would have been better had he actually been experiencing all of that. Because it is kind of hard to wrap your mind around dimensional stuff and whatnot. But, yeah. So, yeah, now they have a line of communication. Luffy praises Chopper, Carrot, and Brook for what they did. And I feel, there was a burp. I'm burpy today. Let's see. Chopper does his little, oh, don't praise me. It's not gonna make me happy, you bastards. And it's become infectious, because now Carrot and Brook both did it. I forget what Brook said. But it didn't seem quite like a word he would have used. But, whatever. Anyway, then we start to get a little more of, Nami's like, given that you threw me in the pits of despair, I will not forgive you, Sanji. And even the talk bubble itself pierces Sanji, and it's like, oh. And then it's like, what did she say after that? It was like she was going to put that aside because she does care for him, and it's like, it's great that he's back and will be rejoining them. And he mistook it as, it's like, are you proposing to me? Oh, I just can't take it. Sanji. It's good to have him back. He plays off much better with his crew members than he actually does with rando people. Anyway, Jinbei then informs them a little bit about Capone, his backstory, if you will. Apparently, in his younger days, back in West Blue, sorry, there are 5 mafia families, and I didn't quite get the one line that if Capone's family is actually one of those families or he's just a renegade mobster. I don't know. It kind of made it sound like it could have gone either way. But he apparently liked cutting off people's head or animals' heads and just watch their bodies writhing in pain until they eventually died, and Chopper's like, ugh. But I thought it was funny when Jinbei did this. Chopper was the one holding on to the little mirror shard, and Jinbei just picks him up and holds him and is like, "Hey Luffy, I gotta talk to you." And Chopper's just like, but yeah, the Capone in his younger days liked to take out the bosses of those families, but apparently not take their position. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird, but he would take like any valuables, gold, any kind of treasure. So I'm assuming that's how he's built up his power up to this point. Though he was still referred to as Gang, which I thought was kind of weird because it never really explicitly states that he had his Shiro Shiro no Mi powers. So that's a little odd. I thought, oh, so he built up power and money through killing off all these other people, and then he bought the fruit when he found it, and then I was like, yes, now this is my power. And it's like, I don't really even know at this point. So, anyway, then you have where it goes further into that. Since he's joined, he did all that. Shit. Yes. Sorry about that. You'll notice like a little bit of a kind of a cutoff. I had a phone call. Anyway, but yeah, so Capone amassed all this power. I gotta adjust that a little bit. I thought to get the fruit. Doesn't seem that way. But yeah. But now he seems to be aiming for bigger things. This time, after, marrying Chiffon, one of Big Mom's daughters, he has confirmed to her, or assured her of his power and whatnot. And he was made like the chief executive kind of overseer to the security of the wedding / tea party. And now that he's like head over that, he wants Big Mom's head. But yeah, but for what ends, I don't know. Surely he's already got wealth, unless he just wants to take whatever she's got, which would be quite a bit. Or a lot of candy. He could sell to every sweet shop around the world and stock them full, couldn't he? But really, I don't know what his plan is after that. Because it could go a few different ways. Is that he either wants to become the Yonko in her place? Seems kind of likely, because given that it was revealed that after he had dominated the land for so long, because a lot of people tried to keep getting revenge for what he had done to their bosses in the Mafia. So, yeah, he was like, screw this. I've beaten your asses enough. I'm going out to sea. where he basically did the same thing except to captains, but leaving their crews alone, and then that just begets more revenge, and yeah. I don't know where this is going to end. It's like, I want the whole world against me. But then it's just, I don't know. It's either he wants to become a Yonko, or he's just business as usual. And if he does want to become the Yonko in her place and maybe like take over her crew, there could be some interesting plot points there. Because, okay, we know that some of Big Mom's kids probably don't like being under her thumb. I mean, she's just like, eh. And it's like, she'll just kill them for little to no reason. We've seen her do it. When she went into one of her fits, she killed, what was his name? He was named after, like, wine grapes. The name's just... But anyway, so yeah, that kind of lifestyle is probably not to all of their likings anyway. So they might actually splinter off and have like a Capone side and a still loyal to Big Mom side. Because I'm sure even other crew members are probably like, yeah, not so sure I want to stay loyal to the woman that threatened me with death every moment of my life. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, they also mentioned that it's roughly 5 hours until the wedding. I thought it looked like it was nighttime in the last chapter, but maybe not. But it looked pretty bright this one, so who knows? You know, passage of time in a One Piece manga, am I right? Or the One Piece manga, it's just kind of crazy unless they tell you. But yeah, they said like 5 hours until either daybreak or the wedding. I may have to go back and look at that. But, so yeah, that's kind of the plan. And that they're gonna at least... Well, no, wait. There is another point I have to bring up. Okay, with Capone being the way he is right now, he is going to... And it was the most cliched line ever, and not all of them want to do it, but on the Straw Hat side. Capone's gonna make Luffy an offer he can't refuse, or I'll kill him right here. Oh, God. Cliched, am I right? Every mafioso's ever said that line. I mean, when did that ever become a thing? I guess when the Godfather movies came out? Oh, well. Anyway, but yeah. So, yeah, great chapter. I really loved it. That, you know, they're either going to have to work with a supposed enemy, or I don't even know. And Luffy's group is kind of on the fence about it. It's like, we don't really have to kill her. You know, Big Mom. So, that may complicate plans if they actually do work with Capone. Because, you know, obviously he wants her head. For what ends is yet to be seen. But yeah, so... yeah, then maybe like, no, we don't need to kill her and ensure the wrath of other people. You know, her kids, her subordinates, whatever. That may be left if she actually does die or even gets injured. Because you know the wrath of a Yonko is one of that of a demon or a god. So, yeah, but that's about it. I loved the chapter. It was great. We got some backstory. It was moving along. I love that I was right about the mirror shards. You know, it's just... I'm never right about that kind of stuff. I figured it would never come back, but then when they brought it back with the... We can't find them. And then I remembered that, and I was like, maybe. But anyway, this video is kind of going on a little too long, so let's see. I give it a solid 4. Almost a 4.5, but kind of the beginning was a little because they were just kind of telling us things again that we already kind of knew. Also, they did tell us about Peckhams. I forgot about Peckhams. It was one. It was not Jinbei himself. It was one of his shipmates that did that. So he's the one who saved him. So yes, that has been fully confirmed now. It's that it was a fisherman who saved him. But yeah, had they not like reiterated a few things that we kind of already knew from just a couple chapters ago, I would have given it a 4.5. But a solid 4. Loved it. Great one. I look forward to the next one. Oda, you're doing great work. I love you, man. And Keishlings, roll out.